simply noticing, again, that contact you're making with the floor right now. Noticing your feet touching the floor and your legs touching the floor. Noticing your pelvis, left and right hip touching the floor. And then becoming aware of your spine, the length of your spine, from the base of the spine to the crown of your head. As you then become aware of your left shoulder and your right shoulder, a beautiful sense of symmetry between the left and the right side. As you then become aware of your left hip and your right hip. Then becoming aware of the left arm and hand and the right arm and hand. As you then become aware of your neck and your head beautifully balanced on the top of your spine. And you're here, present and here. As I then invite you to bring your awareness towards your hands and turning your palms uppermost as they rest in your lap. This in turn opens up the thoracic cavity and prepares you for your practice. All these movements we've been working with and to bring you to this point. As we work with what we call a pranayama practice, it's a very basic pranayama practice, and it's that stage of preparation of working with the physiological process of breathing, but something much more important, and that's working with the concept of vitality, the life force that you know is present within a really juicy, ripe orange that smells beautifully and it looks lush and feels full of that vitalness, full of prana. To one that's older, it's looking a bit jaded, it's lost its life force. And what we're going to work with now is the breath, that in this room, for me, the breath holds that essence of vitality. And we're going to really feed your body with that goodness. And at the same time, removing what needs to be removed in order for that vitalness to come in. And we're going to do it with the abdominal practice now, the abdominal breathing practice, to support this. So, drawing your awareness now to your forehead and becoming aware of the center of your forehead. As you then gently bring your awareness to the tip of your nose. And come and sit gently here. As you become aware of the breath, as it flows in and it flows out. Feeling the next in-breath flowing in and noticing the next breath out as it leaves your body. And simply reaccustom yourself to the breath as it flows in and the breath as it flows out. But then noticing there are two extra phases to the breath, called a natural pause. So noticing when you breathe in, there's a natural pause, to then breathing out, there's a natural pause. Okay, now you're acquainting yourself to the rhythm of your breathing. I'm going to invite you to deepen the breath, for it to come and meet your diaphragm, and then into the belly. So as you breathe in next time, let the breath come and gently touch the diaphragm and the muscles surrounding that region. And as you breathe out, let the diaphragm breathe out, let it go. Breathing in from nose to belly now. And as you breathe out, from your belly up towards your nose, breathing out. Breathing in from nose to navel. Breathing out from navel to nose. Breathing in, filling up. Filled up when you reach that point. Waiting for the cue to breathe out and then emptying. And then empty. Breathing in, filling up. natural pause when you're full up, to then breathing out, emptying until you're empty. And just staying with that process, breathing into the abdomen, making that connection with your awareness between your nose as you're drawing that vitality in, so that the next time you breathe in, know it's full of that vitality and let it come and feed you. Let every cell of your body receive that, and then as you breathe out, letting the waste matter go. Breathing in prana alongside the inhalation, and when you're full up, waiting for the cue to breathe out, and then emptying the waste matter, creating then space for a new breath to enter you. And the next time you breathe in, just silently chanting to yourself the Sanskrit for the inhalation, which is puraka, puraka. And then kumbhaka for the natural pause, to then rechaka, rechaka as you breathe out, and then kumbhaka, the natural pause. Using the abdominal breathing practice to take that deeper breath in, it's also a relaxant. I'm going to leave you for a few moments in quiet from my voice as you work with the puraka, kumbhaka, rechaka, kumbhaka. And as well as bringing that sense of vitalness to the body, it's also a relaxant. And feeling another muscle letting go as you breathe out. Softening the chest. Softening those muscles around the throat. It's easy. As you soften the muscles around the lower belly and the lower back, the breath flows easily, quietly and easily. And just working with one more round in your own time. And then, when you're ready, relinquishing the practice, letting it go. And just simply notice now, in this moment, how you're feeling. Just quietly noticing. And then I'm going to invite you to come and lie down. Very gently lowering your chin towards your chest, opening your eyes, to then coming to lie down. And as you come and lie down onto your mats, knowing we're working with the beginnings of the full moon, so I'm going to just turn the light off. As you become aware of being on the earth once again, being on the earth and feeling the contact you're now making with the earth through your mat, and using this space now to rest, to deeply rest. First of all, bringing your awareness to the contact points you're now making with the earth, becoming aware of your head touching the earth, becoming aware of the back of your neck. As you then draw awareness and that deeper awareness to the left and the right shoulder blades now, touching the earth, becoming aware of your shoulder joints, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists and hands, touching the earth. As you become aware of the whole of the left side of your back, shoulder blade, mid-back, lower back, touching the earth. As you then become aware of the right side back, right side shoulder blade, mid-back and lower back, touching the earth. Becoming aware of your left hip and your right hip, left buttock and right buttock, touching the earth. Becoming aware of the back of your right leg, thigh, knee joint, calf muscle and foot touching the earth. As you then become aware of your left buttock and hip, back of the left thigh, knee joint, calf muscle and foot touching the earth. Knowing that you're safe in this moment and allowing your body to rest and receive the fruits of your practice. Knowing that your whole body has been bathed by the attention that you've given it tonight through the practice, a structured practice that has enabled you to reach this point. So I'm going to invite you now to just stay in this space for a few moments in quiet from my voice, allowing this communication to happen between your body, the messages it's giving you, and your awareness, and coming into this being state, bathed in the goodness of this vitality you've fed your body, and at the same time feeling the safety of the floor underneath you. I'll call you back in a few moments. So now, without moving your body or opening your eyes, simply becoming aware of the sound of my voice. As you hear my voice and you feel my voice, that you and I are back in touch once again. Knowing some shift has happened during the course of this practice. An insight may have come through. A muscle that may have been giving you a sense of tension and tightness may have lessened its grip. The world seems quieter and calmer. That your breathing feels easy. Whatever your change is, that's the relevance. It's what it means for you. And the fact that if change can happen on your mat, it can happen in life as well. And knowing that your breath is the most accessible part that you can maneuver, that you can change to affect your well-being. The abdominal breath is a natural relaxant breath. So I'm going to invite you now to reconnect with your breathing and allowing that breath to flow in easily and really letting that breath go as you breathe out. Again, as you breathe in, feeling that exactly, and then breathing out. If a yawn wants to come through, let it. And then twice more in your own time. Brilliant, well done. And then bringing your palms together, and bless you, and then bringing your palms together and rubbing your palms vigorously together. I'm then going to invite you to bring your warm palms on top of your face to reconnect with your body, giving it the comfort, the attention, as we begin this closure of this practice and the preparation for re-entry. So, opening your eyes behind your hands, parting the fingers to reconnect with the light in the room. And yes, we do have the moon. That's inviting her light to come through. Registering how you're feeling. Are there any differences to when you first came in this evening? And if so, what are they? Name them. They're real. And then when you're ready, just stretching out your body in whatever way you wish to be able to fully be in touch, fully aware of the body. As I then invite you to come into bent knee, rolling over to your right side, coming up on top into a seated position as we draw closure to practice this evening. Oh, however hard that may feel. I'm ready to bed tonight. So, bringing your hands together into Namaste as we draw closure with 3 rounds of Om Shanti. Know that you have bathed your body in this beautiful vital light. So when you're ready, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, and peace be with you. Thank you. And that is the end of your practice. So how are we feeling?